Welcome, one and all, to the sixth annual investiture ceremony of ASPI Nutan Academy. It is indeed rightly said that leaders are not born, they are made. This is what we strive to create here at ASPI Nutan Academy. It is also said that when you delegate authority, you create leaders. At our school, we firmly believe that leadership plays an important role in every aspect of students' life, and hence they need leadership skill to accept challenges and solve problems in the real world. Our school has been always inspiring and inspired by the vision of its founder that every child that comes to this temple of learning must be a person filled with a set of moral values: honesty, integrity, good judgment, strong self esteem, and high personal expectation, tolerance, and respect for others. The students are the torchbearers of tomorrow. Therefore, nurturing them and fostering in them a sense of self respect, self discipline, critical thinking, and capacity to enjoy life as independent, self motivated adults, and the willingness to create for others are extremely pertinent. As educators, we work day in and day out trying to mitigate the severity of this pandemic and its effect for the sake of our students. Hence, continuing online education yet another year. At ASPI Nutan Academy, we ensure our students do not miss out on a normal academic year. This investiture ceremony is an important event of the school year, and we are thrilled that despite all the odds, we are here to felicitate and congratulate our newly elected council members. Let us begin with a prayer. Dear God, into your hands we place our worries, cares, and trouble. Into your wisdom we place our path, direction, and goals. Into your love we place our lives. I now hand over to Master Neil Dople, who will lead us with a prayer song.
इतनी शक्ति हमें दे न दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना। इतनी शक्ति हमें दे न दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना। दूर अज्ञान के हो अंधेरे, तू हमें ज्ञान की रोशनी दे। हर बुराई से बच के रहे हम, जितनी भी दे भली जिंदगी दे। बैर होना किसी का किसी से, भावना मन में बदली की होना। इतनी शक्ति हमें दे न दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना। हम चली नेक रास्ते पे हमसे भूल कर भी कोई भूल होना। इतनी शक्ति हमें दे न दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना।
Thank you, Neil. As Indians, we firmly believe that we belong to a majestic nation that gives us an identity. Our national anthem makes us proud, unifies us, reminds us of our heritage, and promotes patriotism. With pride and respect for our nation, let us all rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा। विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्जल जलधि तरंगा। तव शुभ नामे जागे, तव शुभ आशीष मांगे। गाहे तव जय गाथा, जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you. This event would not be complete without our audience, you, dear parents, teachers, and students. With gratitude and appreciation in our hearts, we welcome you all to today's event. A ceremony of investiture is symbolic of a myriad of different important aspects of human life, growth, maturity, belief, faith, duty, sincerity, to name a few. These aspects gain height and gravity when it is young blood that is being invested in. A power to change, a power to guide, and most importantly, the power to learn. It is a proud moment for all of us as we walk through this changing time. The entire process of filling nomination, canvassing, and voting was carried out on a virtual platform. Foreseeing the welfare of the students' future, to train them into leadership skills, the school student council is selected after a rigorous and a democratic process in which the students had to go through many processes to get selected for the much coveted student council body. Interested candidates gave their intent by filling their nomination forms online and selecting their campaign logo. Then we went canvassing, after which elections took place through the electronic ballot voting. We shall now have a glimpse of the entire procedure of the election.
Your vision is my mission. Don't forget, friends. Hashtag Sapphire number 1. Thank you. And my electric symbol is the sapling because sapling is the symbol of life, growth, and hope. And when you bury a sapling, people think that they are buried in the dark, but actually they are growing.
Listen to all of your ideas, and I will cheer up when you are sad. My logo is smile. We should keep smiling and be happy. So please vote for me.
Raise your voice. Make your choice. Vote for me. I will be your voice. Don't forget, my symbol is the sun. So vote for the sun. The Emerald House. Symbol is the phoenix. In times of doubt and confusion, it symbolizes strength, transformation, and renewal. Please vote for me. Thank you.
I promise to inculcate all these qualities in me. I promise to present new ideas and encourage discipline.
Say it out, scream it loud, vote for the one that makes you proud. Thank you.
My slogan is vote for yoga and press the button. Let's stand together for order and discipline. Please vote me. Thank you.
I will be able to see right through the situation, just like water, to make our team best in each and every aspect. So remember, vote for water. Let's make a great place.
Here's my slogan. Put on the test, I will be the best. Thank you.
Could we have a round of applause, though virtually, and appreciate the people who have worked behind the scenes to make all this possible? We have amongst us a true leader, a force to be reckoned with, the brain power, the one with the golden heart, our principal, Mrs. Nuzhat Khan. With her foresight, charisma, and positive outlook, we are sure at ASPI Nutan Academy will chart her way courses to brighter tomorrow. We welcome you, ma'am, to this event. We also request you to address the gathering.
Good morning, parents, supervisors of the 3 sections, teachers, and student council members. I welcome you to the investiture ceremony for the year 21-22. My heart is filled with pride, and I feel very honored to be here amidst you on this auspicious day. I must congratulate the people who are the organizers of this event, Ms. Simran Kalsi and Ms. Apurva Soman, for I know the kind of efforts that these leaders have put in to train and hone the leaders of tomorrow. I'm very happy today, very elated, when I see the event commencing with such beauty and flawlessness. Today, I'm reminded of a beautiful saying, which says, leaders, great leaders, don't set out to be leaders. They set out to make a difference. It's never about the role. It's always about the goal. I know today Ms. Apurva and Ms. Simran won't be in the limelight. They won't have any speeches to give. They won't have anything to say. The cameras won't be seen. But this event has seen the light of the day because of these 2 leaders. And the example that they have set before us is a leader may not always be on the forefront. They can work from backstage and still make a lot of difference. Dear Students' Council, that is what you are going to do in this academic year. Last year too, we had the investiture online. We had the Students' Council appointed, and they acted as a very strong pillar for us teachers to monitor and moderate the students during online sessions. Today, again, we appoint another set of leaders who are going to be pioneers of online education, because you will again set a goal to monitor what goes on in terms of discipline and indiscipline in your classroom and keep us abreast with the goings in your respective class. Your role begins from today. Every day we look up to you to set an example for us. A beautiful story by a leader, a prisoner of war, Captain Charles Plum, is something that I read, and I would love to share the story with you. I'll make it crisp and tell you the gist of the story. Captain Charles Plum participated in the Vietnam War. He was a army pilot, and he had been already on 74 expeditions and missions. And all these 74 missions were completely successful. On the 75th mission, Captain Charles Plum, his aircraft was hit by a missile and he had to do an emergency landing. He used his parachute. He was landed on a platform which was surrounded, an area which was surrounded by the opposition party or the opposite country. And then, of course, by default, he became the prisoner. He stayed in Vietnam for almost 6 years as a prisoner, after which he was released and came back to his country. One day, he was enjoying his meal in one of the restaurants. And while eating, he saw a man continuously looking at him and smiling. Of course, he was eating alone. And when you eat alone, you get a little conscious about who's looking at you. And if somebody keeps staring at you, you tend to wonder as to why is this person looking at me? Why is he staring at me? What is wrong? So he called for the man. A man came to him and he said, he asked Charles, "Do you recognize me, sir?" And Captain Charles apologized because he really couldn't recognize that man. He smiled and he said, "I am the one who used to fix your parachute every time you went on an expedition. And it was me who fixed up your parachute when you went on a 75th mission to Vietnam. Had I not done it well, perhaps you wouldn't have been alive today because his plane was badly shot." He was so humbled and he was overjoyed to meet this man, and he hugged him and he said, "Thank you. I'm filled with gratitude. I have no words to thank you for the work that you've done. Today I sit here enjoying my meal as a war patriot. I've got all the accolades from the country, and all this is because of you." The inference that we get from the story is, it doesn't matter what work is being done by a person. It could be a big work, it could be a small one. But with the perfection lies the beauty. How perfect you do that work. With what perfection that work is done. So each and every work is important, my dear children. For me as a principal, I cannot run the school alone. In fact, I wouldn't be able to run the school as beautifully as it is today if I wouldn't have the support of the supervisors. The supervisors wouldn't be so successful if they didn't have the support of the teachers. The teachers wouldn't have been successful if they didn't have student council members and monitors. We all rely on each other. And the success of an institution depends on success of each other. So together, today you join this team of administration of SP Nutan Academy, holding great responsibility on your fragile shoulders. But I am sure you are going to take up this responsibility with utter seriousness and dedicate your entire year, academic year, towards building good relationship with your students, with your colleagues, with our students, with teachers, and also setting an amazing example of leaders by not dominating over them, but by making sure that you do it perfectly so as to pass on the example to the other for the others to follow. And with this note, dear students, I once again congratulate you because you have walked a long mile to reach where you are today. The journey of election was not very simple. We had many contestants and a tough for. Some of you have got very, you have passed with those little marks or votes here and there. I think with just a fraction of few votes, you have become leaders. So it was a tough call. It was a tough decision that we had to take. But it's your accomplishment. I think the work that you have done in the past, the examples that you have set as good students in your classroom takes you where you are today. That is this platform. Today you are so lucky to be amidst the principal, the teachers, the supervisors. You are a part of this team today. So once again, great congratulations to you. I look up to you as great leaders, setting right examples and keeping us informed about the doings that happen in your class and otherwise. We hope that the school begins soon, but nevertheless, no matter where we are, whether it is on online or offline, we continue to be leaders and continue to do what is the job that is allocated to us, that we are given with utmost perfection. So good luck to you, and looking forward to working with this lovely investiture group, the Students' Council of 2021. God bless all of you. Thank you, Ms. Simran, and thank you, Ms. Apurva, once again for this lovely event. God bless everyone.
Thank you, ma'am, for those encouraging words. As quoted by Jack Welch, before you are a leader, success is all about growing yourself. When you become a leader, success is all about growing others. On that note, it's time to announce the council members for the academic year 2021-22. I now invite our young, energetic, newly elected student council members for the year 2021-22. I would like Ms. Reshma, pre-primary supervisor, to announce the house captains of the primary section. Over to you, Reshma teacher.
Thank you, Ms. Winnie. It gives me a great pleasure to announce the names of the house captains for this academic year. I would like to call upon the captain of Ruby House, Ms. Falak Talati. Over to you, Ms. Falak.
Good morning, Principal Ma'am, teachers, and my dear friends. I am Falak Talati from Grade 4D and the Ruby House Captain for the new academic year. I promise I will never let you all down and always keep my school and my house as my priority. Thank you.
Heartiest congratulations to you, Falak. Next in the line, we have the captain of Sapphire House, Master Kian Shah. Over to you, Master Kian.
Good morning, respected ma'am, teachers, and my fellow mates. I feel honored to introduce myself, Kian Jigar Shah, as the Sapphire House Captain. I was able to achieve my dream of getting elected as the Sapphire House Captain because of your precious vote, and I would like to thank each and everyone. I promise to inspire everyone to give their best and make Sapphire House the best house of the year. Thank you.
Heartiest congratulations to you, Kian. Moving ahead, we have the captain of Emerald House, Master Vihan Shelugar. Over to you, Master Vihan.
Good morning, ma'am, teachers, and my dear friends. I take immense pride to introduce myself, Vihan Shelugar, as the Emerald House Captain from Grade 4C. I thank each and everyone from the bottom of my heart for placing your trust in me. I promise to work hard to be an effective leader whom you would be proud of. Thank you.
Heartiest congratulations to you, dear Vihan. Next in the line, we have the captain of Topaz House, Miss Hitanshi Ganga. Over to you, Miss Hitanshi.
Thank you, ma'am, teachers, and my dear friends. I'm Hitanshi Gangar from Grade 4C. I'm the new house captain for Topaz House. Thank you for trusting and electing me. I'm pledged to be a good role model for every student in the school. Let's together make this academic year a successful year. Thank you.
Well done, students, and thank you, Ms. Reshma. I now invite Ms. Pinky Patel to call upon the next council member.
Thank you, Ms. Winnie. I am extremely pleased to announce the name of the head girl of the primary section, Miss Freya Dharod from Grade 5C. a brilliant orator and multi-talented girl who has always excelled in academics as well as various extracurricular activities. So, presenting the head girl, Miss Freya Dharod.
Good morning, Principal Ma'am, teachers, and everyone present. Myself, Miss Freya Dharod from grade 5C as the head girl for the primary section for the academic year 2021. I thank everyone who bestowed me with this opportunity. I promise you all I will be a true leader and motivate all the students to give their best. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Freya, and thank you, Ms. Pinky. I request Ms. Pooja Bandarkar to introduce the next council member.
Thank you, Ms. Winnie. It gives me immense pleasure to introduce before all of you the head boy of the primary section, Master Bhavesh Saroj from grade 5C, a true sports person who has brought many laurels for the school in various sporting competitions. And today he stands before us as the head boy, setting a brilliant example for his fellow students. I now request Master Bhavesh Saroj to introduce himself.
Good morning, Principal Ma'am, teachers, and everyone present here. I am Bhavesh Saroj from grade 5C as the head boy for the primary section for this academic year. Thank you everyone for your valuable votes. I promise to put in all my efforts and work with complete honesty as a head boy. Thank you.
Thank you, Bhavesh, and thank you, Ms. Pooja. And congratulations to all the students. I now ask Ms. Priyanka, Secondary Supervisor, to introduce our house captains of the secondary section.
Thank you, Ms. Winnie. It gives me great pleasure to announce this year's council members from the secondary section. Beginning with the house captains, this year, all our house captains are from grade 7. First up, the talented and smart boy, the Ruby House captain, Master Neev Garam.
Good morning, ma'am, teachers, and my dear friends. I am Neev Gada from grade 7A, the house captain for the Ruby House for the new academic year. I would first like to express my gratitude towards everyone who supported me. I am certain and hopeful I will not let you down. I'll make sure that I shoulder my duties and utmost responsibilities and make sure that our house stands victorious. Thank you.
Thank you, Neev, and congratulations to you. Next in line, we have the approachable and very passionate girl from grade 7, the captain of the Sapphire House, Miss Mahi Shah.
Good morning, respected ma'am, teachers, and my fellow mates. I feel honored to introduce myself, Mahi Shah, as the Sapphire House captain. I am highly obliged and grateful to all of you who have voted me. As a responsible captain would, I am dedicated to lead the Sapphire House and take it to utmost glory under my able leadership. Together with my fellow Sapphires, we will make this happen. Thank you.
Thank you, Mahi, and congratulations to you. Moving on to the house captain of the Emerald House. She's a very creative and dedicated girl. I welcome Miss Vritti Shah.
Good morning, ma'am, teachers, and my dear friends. I'm Vritti Shah from grade 7A, the newly elected house captain for the Emerald House. I'm grateful to those who thought that I'm worthy of this position. As a diligent student, I have always been responsible of my duties, and I will continue being the same. I believe that with my leadership and your support, we will make Emerald House the greatest. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Vritti. And finally, the house captain for the Topaz House, the very vigilant and knowledgeable Miss Ankita Podar.
Good morning, ma'am, teachers, and my dear friends. I'm Ankita Podar from grade 7A and the new house captain for Topaz House. Leaders are made and not born. I would like to thank everyone who bestowed me with this opportunity. I'm sure that I will put in all my efforts to stand true to the trust you have shown in me and help our house lead. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Ankita, and congratulations to all the house captains. We now have the Assistant General Secretary from the secondary section for the year 2021-22. She's from grade 8, a very talented, multitasking, dependable, and a humble child. I present to you the Assistant General Secretary, Ms. Arya Patel.
Good morning, respected Principal Ma'am, teachers, and my dear fellow mates. I am Arya Patel from grade 8A. This year, with your support and well wishes, I have been elected as the Assistant General Secretary. I would like to thank everyone who has put faith in me and thought I will do justice to my role as the Assistant General Secretary. I pledge to serve you all and perform my duties.
Thank you, Ms. Arya, and congratulations to you. Thank you, Ms. Vinny.
Thank you, Ms. Priyanka. I now invite our principal, Mrs. Nuzhat Khan, to announce the next council member.
Good morning. It's my proud privilege to announce the person who is going to lead the Students' Council. This particular child has not been elected, but he has been selected by all the teachers from the secondary as well as primary section, along with the pre-primary supervisor. A multi-talented child, extremely brilliant, very honest, dedicated, who knows how to comply with the rules of the school, who is one of the best student of grade 9. I take pride, not just as a principal of the school, but also his teacher, to call upon him to speak a few lines, a few words of wisdom as the General Secretary of Aspi Nutan Academy Students' Council 2021-22. Master Kavyam Shah. Over to you, Kavyam. Congratulations.
Good morning, respected ma'am, teachers, and my dear friends. I am Kavyam Shah from grade 9A. I have been elected as the General Secretary for the academic year 2021 and 22. It is an honor to be at this post. However, I know with power comes great responsibility. I stand here thanking you all for electing me as the General Secretary of the school and assure you that I will do my duties with dedication. I pledge to be approachable and render help to all. Thank you.
Thank you, Kavyam, and thank you, ma'am. You will witness now the much anticipated oath-taking ceremony. I now invite Onkar Sir to lead the Student Council members as they take their solemn oath of office with the promise that they would carry out their duties with integrity, faith, and excellence. I request Kavyam Shah to unmute and repeat the oath. Others will repeat the oath but will keep the microphone on mute. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Vinimis. We, the newly elected Student Council of Aspi Nutan Academy,
We, the newly elected Student Council of Aspi Nutan Academy,
do solemnly pledge in the presence of God and this assembly
do solemnly pledge in the presence of God and this assembly
to abide by the rules and regulations that govern our institution
to abide by the rules and regulations that govern our institution
and to be honest and true to the core values that it stands for.
and to be honest and true to the core values that it stands for.
We promise to carry out the duties and responsibilities
We promise to carry out the duties and responsibilities
entrusted to us with courage and conviction.
entrusted to us with courage and conviction.
And above all, to uphold the integrity of our alma mater at all times.
And above all, to uphold the integrity of our alma mater at all times.
We hereby affirm that we will always honor the faith and trust
We hereby affirm that we will always honor the faith and trust
reposed in us and work selflessly and tirelessly
reposed in us and work selflessly and tirelessly
for the prestige and glory of our school.
for the prestige and glory of our school.
Thank you, Kavya.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Congratulations, dear student leaders, for accepting the great responsibility to be a leader, to lead and create a better school environment. May God's blessing be with you and guide you to be exemplary leaders in the days to come. The challenge of leadership is to be strong but not rude. Be kind, not weak. Be bold but not a bully. Be thoughtful but not lazy. Be humble but not timid. Be proud but not arrogant. Have humor but without folly. On that note, Student Council will sign the agreement via Google Form. A true leader knows the way, shows the way, and goes the way. May I now invite the General Secretary, Master Kavyam Shah, to address the gathering.
A warm greeting to all. I may fall short of words to express my emotions and my gratitude for the opportunity I have received to be the General Secretary of Aspi Nutan Academy for the academic year 2021 and 22. I extend my sincere thanks to my principal ma'am and teachers who inculcated such capabilities in me that I felt confident to be able to discharge my duties and responsibilities as the General Secretary. I thank all the students for having faith in me that I am capable of taking up this role. Pandemic has made me realize that school is not only an infrastructure, but it is a paradise to build a future. The things taught in school are not only to gain an education, but to become skillful for life. Though things had turned topsy-turvy, our school stood strong as a pillar, imparting continuous education. Being a student from the secondary section, I can assuredly say that it is the best institution to be a student of. It is due to the efforts of the management of Aspi Nutan Academy, principal ma'am, and teachers that our school has been on a path of growth and success. Our school is the confluence of well-educated guiding light, the teachers who burn themselves through their hard work to light up the developing candles, a perfect head to lead the institution, our principal ma'am, all our supporting staff who help us through their visible and invisible ways. I stand here to work in collaboration with each one to achieve the best of our school. A team is like a tool set. Not one tool can do all the jobs, but together it can. So let's join our hands together to work with team spirit. I promise to work hard with all my zeal and devotion. I commit myself to the rules and regulations and also work towards the school's vision and mission. In the end, I would like to say you aren't defined by your failures, you are empowered by them. Grab all the opportunities that come your way and keep the school flag soaring high up in the sky. As the student council, we promise to work efficiently, taking the proverb, actions speak louder than words, to heart. It will be my solemn effort to carry out duties with the best of our ability and do all I can to hold the torch high. Thank you.
Thank you, Kavyam. Followed by the Assistant General Secretary, Ms. Arya Patel. Over to you, Arya.
Good morning, respected Principal Ma'am, teachers, and my dear friends. Harold Jennings once said that leadership cannot really be taught, it can only be learned. Today, I, Arya Patel, am standing here as the Assistant General Secretary for our beloved school, Aspi Nutan Academy. I would like to thank our Principal Ma'am, Mrs. Nusrat Khan, my teachers, and my dear friends who thought I am capable to take up this opportunity. I don't have words to express my extreme happiness. I'm here today to tell you my expectations from myself being the Assistant General Secretary this year. I promise to accomplish all the duties with utmost sincerity and determination to give justice to this batch. This year will no doubt be a challenging year for me as I try to play my part to help lead the school in a positive direction. I would like to invest my time and efforts as the Assistant General Secretary in ensuring that we as a group become not only prime examples of model students to younger years but also prime examples of decency and selfless values. We all are here to learn, to grow, to dream, and to contribute. This is what makes our lives worthwhile. At this moment, I am filled with enthusiasm to begin this fantastic new journey of my life, and it would be only successful with your valuable support and God's blessing. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Arya. I now invite the head girl, Miss Freya Dharod.
Good morning, respected principal, teachers, and my dear friends. A warm greeting to all. I feel short of words to express my gratitude for the opportunity I have received to be the head girl of this school. I extend my sincere thanks to my principal and teachers who inculcated such capabilities in me so that I feel confident to be able to discharge all duties and responsibilities as the head girl of this school. My experience in this school has always been an educative and an interactive moment with people around me. I have learned more than what is there in the textbooks, so for that I would like to thank this school. Also, I very specially thank to all students who trusted me and put their faith in me. So let's work together and take our school to greater heights of success. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Freya. I would now call upon the head boy, Master Bhavesh Saroj.
A very good day to Principal Ma'am, teachers, parents, fellow elected student council members, and my dear friends. It is with great honor and pride that I, Bhavesh Saroj, stand before you as the head boy of the primary section of SP Nutan Academy. I wish to thank Principal Ma'am for giving me this opportunity to be a leader even in this unusual time. I promise to treat this title and position with honor and respect and work hard. I promise to respect my principal ma'am, teachers, and support and cooperate with them in every way. Thank you.
Thank you, Bhavesh. I request everyone to take their position for the Anna anthem. I now invite Master Neil Dople to propose the vote of thanks.
Good morning, ma'am, teachers, and my dear friends. I, Master Neil Dople, the General Secretary of the academic year 2020-21, would like to propose a vote of thanks. Every child is a leader in the making. Leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality. And I'm glad that in this previous year, I was bestowed with this great opportunity. Hopefully, I've done justice to the same. I would like to begin by thanking the Almighty for making today's event a grand success. I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude towards our principal, Mrs. Nuzat Khan, for standing by us and encouraging us. I'm very grateful to all the teachers for putting in manifold of efforts in making this ceremony a success. My sincere thanks to all my friends who have enthusiastically participated in voting the well-deserved candidates. I'd also like to thank the new council members for bravely participating in these elections and showing the zeal to lead. And let us not forget to acknowledge the unconditional love and support given to us by our parents. I believe that it is hard work and discipline that leads us to the right path, and I'm sure that the new members of the council are well equipped to inspire us. I'm certain that our future will be blessed with victories. On that note, I once again thank you for your support in making this function a grand success. Thank you.
Thank you, Master Neil. In each eye, we better and more successful tomorrow. The Anna family hopes that the Student Council for the academic year 2021-22 witnesses a zenith of success in its term. Let us march together to great heights of glory and wisdom. As we come to the end of this virtual ceremony, with pride in our hearts for our motherland, let us all rise for the national song, Vande Mataram. Coming to the end of the day, on behalf of our team, I wish you every happiness, success, and peace. Stay safe and blessed. We can now start exiting the meet. Thank you.